To us, barns are large buildings you'll probably find on a farm, but to a particle physicist, it's a unit of measure, and it's 10 to the minus 28 meters squared. It's a pretty weird unit, so where does this barn unit come from? Well, it comes from the Manhattan Project in the Second World War, particularly from American particle physicists who were working on developing atomic bombs. You see, they wanted to be pretty secretive about what they were doing, so they wanted to make some weird, wacky things that would make sense to them, but not really to anyone else. And one of those things was the size of an atom, in particular a uranium atom, the cross-section of a uranium atom, which is around about 10 to the minus 28 meters squared. So if they went around talking about barns, what they were meaning is the cross-section, the size to which they were aiming to slam atoms together to try and make these atomic bombs. And this whole barn thing comes from a popular American saying of trying to hit the side of a barn because it's a very large target, and to them, the uranium atom was a pretty large target. Funny thing is, this became so synonymous with particle interaction in particle physics, it's now been adopted into the standard measurements, the SI units. So not only do particle physicists have weird-sounding particles in the names of quarks, leptons, and all the other things, but they also have weird-sounding units in the case of barns. But at least barns comes from some kind of attempt to be secretive and fooling the enemy, whereas they've got no excuse for quarks.